Welcome to the Opposing Viewpoint Station. The purpose of this station is to familiarize or possibly refamiliarize yourself with the EBSCO Opposing Viewpoints database that we have available to us. Hopefully you can use Opposing Viewpoints as a resource to find sources for your controversial issue. It's not the only one that is available to you, it's just usually the most popular one. So let's start with playing around with some research to inform your choice. So what to do, go ahead and log on to EBSCO Opposing Viewpoints in a separate tab, and you get there via the library website, and you'll need your ID card to log on. You'll also, once you've got EBSCO Opposing Viewpoints open, you're going to want to click on this Choose 1 to 2 Issues link. So you'll want this PowerPoint open in another tab as well, so you can get here from our class Google Calendar. So what you're going to do is choose 1, maybe 2 issues if you have time that you're interested in to practice researching, familiarize yourself with the resource, and if you haven't requested a topic yet, eventually request a topic. So let's go ahead and take a look at that list. So click on the link and you'll get a list that looks like this. So the way it's formatted, there's a topic with a title like restrictions on food and beverages, and then an essential question that goes with that topic. So in this case, should schools restrict the food and beverages that are sold on school campuses? The way it'll work is you'll be assigned the topic within a group, and then you'll figure out, well, which side is best for you to answer. So a pro side would be a yes answer to the essential question. The con side would be a no answer to the essential question. So go ahead and pause the video, scroll through, pick an issue that you're interested in. You are not bound to this issue. It's just to get you started on the research and what you might be interested in. Okay, so once you're back and have an issue in mind, let's go on to the EBSCO Opposing Viewpoints, and here's what you're going to do once you're there. You are going to take notes on sources you could find on that particular issue. So what you'll do is you'll jump on Opposing Viewpoints, and it'll look like this. I lied to you. It'll look similar to this. There we go. It'll look like this, and there is a search bar up at the top. So say you wanted to do school start times, so you'll type in school start times and see what you get. And you might get a lot, or you might get something kind of crappy, like this. So you only have 2 viewpoints, and the second viewpoint has to do with vaccines. But don't give up there. You still have a video. Oh no, e-cigarettes, that's not that helpful. So you might think, oh, this is a terrible issue. Well, don't give up. Let's go take a look. You have 2 viewpoints, 1 video, 4 audio. Oh, holy moly though. 42 magazines and 517 news articles. You also have 5 academic journals. So depending on what sources you may want to tap into, it's looking like magazines, news articles, and academic journals might have some good stuff. But let's limit this news articles down a little bit. One trick is to use the quotations. Remember that whole Boolean logic thing last year? Use quotations so it looks for school start times together in one string. Oh, now you have 2 academic journals, 127 news articles, and 17 magazine articles. So let's go big and click on news articles. So once you click on the content type, it should bring up some lists with that, but I'm clearly having some Wi-Fi issues. Maybe I'll have more luck with magazines. Awesome! Okay, so later school start times catch on nationwide. That might be pretty good. Oh, a study. Shifting school start times could add $83 billion to the economy. Oh, that's a reason I would never have thought of to make school start times later. So that might be something interesting because the economics of school start times might add to your understanding and either make it more or less interesting. So go ahead and click on that article. And then once you have found an article that you really want to read, and you can go full text, you can go listen, go ahead and scan it, see if it's interesting, and then what I'd like you to do is take notes. So take notes on the title and author of the source. Do 2 writings in the margin per source. So that's a total of 6 writing in the margins, because you're going to do at least 2 sources for your side and 1 source for the opposing side. So if you're pro, yes, we should make school start times later, then you should find at least 1 article that argues that we should keep them the same, so that you know what the other side looks like and you're making an informed choice. And then after you do the WIMs in your notes, after reading what possible reasons for your side could you use to persuade an audience, the whole idea here is for you to brainstorm ahead of time. You should also answer in your notes, how passionate or interested are you in this issue? Now that you've actually read about it, does it sound as cool as you thought it would be? For these notes, I would suggest Cornell or 3-column notes. So go ahead and pause the video, find your articles, take some notes. Once you're done with the articles, I'd like you to go back to that list and review the topics that you're interested in, and then click this link, request your top 2 topics. It's just an easy Google Forms survey, but this is how I'm going to determine what topics which students get. So be sure you do that before the session is over.